Hey guys.
Welcome to Lost Among Locals. I'm Abby, this is Ryan. So this video is going to show up kind of out of order.
Yeah.
But we've had a few questions about travel during coronavirus and is it worth the travel right now? And so we thought we would try to answer those for you pretty quickly here.
Yeah.
Specifically about the Grand Canyon, since we will not be making a Grand Canyon video. We did visit the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, we did. And it was amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
So beautiful.
It deserves its reputation, I guess. But we did have a friend with us that day, and in order to respect her and not have a camera interface all day and just be able to spend time with her, we decided that was more important. So we did not film that day. But to answer that question, I would say unequivocally the answer is yes. There have been some things that have been closed. A lot of the cultural things, the pueblos of New Mexico, some of the Native American sites have been closed due to just trying to keep that population safe. But other than that, all the national parks are open, and honestly, they're empty.
They're pretty empty, yeah. We've barely seen anybody when we've gone through our treks, and we've had most of the places to ourselves besides a few places, but most of it's been to ourselves.
We had Carlsbad completely to ourselves, maybe 5 other people. We had the Grand Canyon. We probably saw 2 or 3 other groups on the Carlsbad Trail, which is usually like ants marching down and back up. 2 or 3 groups of 2 to 3 people. I mean, there wasn't 15 of us on the trail on the whole course of the whole day.
Yeah, it was
the south entrance to the Grand Canyon is open.
Yeah.
And the southern rim is open, which is the more popular rim anyway. The northern rim is closed, just so you know, but that is not due to COVID, that is due to a wildfire.
Yeah.
So you can still do the rim-to-rim trail. You can still do rafting in the bottom if that's your thing. You want to camp down there, that's totally fine. All of that stuff is open.
There was also helicopter rides, and I mean, there's so much other stuff you can still do.
Yeah, all the tours were open. Yeah. And the greatest thing about it is, which we have a park pass. Yeah. So, but no one ever checked it.
No.
Supposedly, all the national parks are supposed to be free for a while.
Yeah.
But Carlsbad did charge us. That was the first one we went to, so we went ahead and bought a pass.
Yeah.
And it's already paid for itself. Yeah. So if you're gonna do the national parks this summer, definitely get your America the Beautiful pass. It's $80 for your car, so for your whole family.
For a full year.
For a full year.
And so that.
And really, it's about 3 parks. If you're gonna do 3 parks, then you've more than paid for it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And that's for like 1 person, not for 4 or 5 people. So it's definitely worth it. But like we said, at the Grand Canyon, only the south entrance is open. And if you actually put those coordinates in your GPS into Google, it's going to take you right past the gate and around, so that we just literally parked and walked right in. Like, no one checked our pass. Yeah. No one. We just parked and walked in. Yep. The general store is open and one of the visitor centers. Yeah. And you'll have most of the place to yourself. Yes. So, is the Grand Canyon worth it? Yes. Absolutely. Can you still do all the things that you would normally do? Yes, except you cannot like camp out or start on the north rim, which is kind of the wilder side of it anyway. Carlsbad Trail almost killed me.
It was really rough, but in saying that, the reason why it was really rough for us is that we didn't take enough water. Yeah. We only grabbed like 1 liter per person, and we really needed several more bottles of water. Yeah. And we almost went through our bottle of water on the way down, and so we stopped and had to come back up just because we knew it wasn't smart to keep going. But
if you're an avid hiker and you're used to elevation, then you'll be fine. We hike. We hike some, but it's definitely different. Yeah. Dry air, it's hot, and the elevation is very different than home. Yeah. So all those 3 together can kind of get to you, and especially if you don't bring any water. The Carlsbad Trail does not have water, so if you're taking your family, you might try like Bright Angel instead, because it does have water. Yeah. And it's a long ways, and it's pretty steep. Yeah. But it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous.
Oh, absolutely.
As far as the rest of travel, I would say Santa Fe was pretty locked down.
Yeah.
Because it is a historical and cultural center, and so a lot of Santa Fe was kind of on lockdown. But everywhere else we've been has been fine.
Yeah.
Restaurants are open, stores are open, bars are open if that's your thing. Yeah, so we've not had any trouble getting what we need, doing what we need to do. A lot of even the museums are starting to open back up. We passed a museum, antique museum, or ancient artifact museum that was open today. So yeah, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
I would, depending on what the aim of your trip is. If you're really looking into getting into like Native American culture, looking at historical kind of stuff, you're probably going to have trouble right now.
Yeah.
But if the aim of your trip is national parks and just seeing the amazing scenery of the West, then you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Absolutely.
Because there are so many hiking trails out here today. We took 3 trails today that we were the only people on.
Yep.
The only people.
Only ones.
To some amazing places. So you really can't go wrong unless you don't bring water.
Yeah.
A mistake that we've made twice.
Yeah.
Now he tried to kill me again today. I think he's trying to off me, you guys. Like he's trying to get rid of me out here, where none of y'all will know what happened to me. That's what it is.
I didn't have any water either, so I would die also.
You die without me anyway, homie.
Absolutely.
I like to tell myself that. Anywho, back to the story. Is it a good time to travel? We say absolutely. Yes. Go for it. Make you a plan. Get in the car. Don't make a plan. Be like us. Just get in the car and go west. And you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. There's lots to do.
Yeah.
So, go make a plan. Get lost.
Get lost.